Welcome to Quran Keep It Real podcast. Today, I got my homeboy Jay with me. We're going to be talking about life situations. I love talking about life situations. I love talking about changing our life, making our life better, helping people, being a vessel for people, being motivation for people, just uplifting people, all people, all around, all our different countries. Just speak wealth and life and love to people and let people know if you change it and if you want to change your life, it's possible. Let's get into it, Jay.
What's up, man? Thank you for having me on the show, man.
I appreciate that you here, bro.
Thank you.
Let's kick this knowledge, man. A lot of stuff that me and you be talking about, like I knew you for a minute, a couple years, man. Every time we get together, we always talking knowledge. We always talk about life into people and subjects that kind of touchy, but it's motivational for our people, for us to see that it's a will and it's a way. Like for me, I mean, changing my lifestyle from being a drug addict, player, hustler, whatever you want to call that type of image that I don't claim anymore. I'm in a new realm, a new lifestyle right now that I'm trying to help people and motivate people and just be the word for people and change people's mindsets that you can change and God do forgive and God can heal and He will put the right people in your life and just be a testimony for people, man. I want to just speak to some of the young people out here right now that's going through struggling and finances, and we can just talk about stuff like that today, man.
Let's talk about life.
Let's talk about life.
That's what we're here for, to talk about life. What's going on in the church. First of all, we got to self-educate ourselves before we can kick some knowledge to anybody.
That's right.
And put God first.
You gotta have God first. You gotta have God first. You gotta read the word. You gotta know the word, read the word, and if you don't understand, a lot of people stay away from the Bible because they like, I don't understand what this means. Once you feed your soul, like you don't know, you know bananas got potassium and stuff like that. Oranges got citrus, vitamin C and stuff like that. You gotta keep eating and feeding it and feeding it to your soul. Then you will receive that vitamin C. You will receive that potassium.
Right.
You know, and that's the way you gotta do with the Word of God also. If you don't understand, you got to just keep reading it and keep reading it and learning it, and He will reveal it to you, and it will speak through you, and then you will get the education and the understanding of God that you know be grounded in the spiritual realm. Because it's not hard, man. Like you believe that fruit got nutrition in it.
Right. The
you
right food.
that.
Yeah, you eat the right food, put it in your system.
Yeah,
just
but
like
you don't see nutrition.
Right. You put just like you driving a car. You know, you driving your car. You put the wrong gas or the wrong oil. It's gonna stuff. It ain't gonna move right.
It ain't gonna move right.
So the whole thing, we gotta self-educate. You know, change the way we eat.
Yeah.
Change the way our mind as well.
Yeah.
How we view everything. How we look. Because it's like it seems like some people think the world owe them everything. The world don't owe you nothing. You know what I'm saying? We just here to make our place in it, to live, to make it comfortable and make it other people comfortable as well.
Yeah.
And putting out that good positive energy and stuff like that. And to connect with nature. Because we are nature.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We connected to everything. The world is energy.
Yeah.
You know, God is energy.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Just like we sitting here talking and trying to educate everybody, young and old,
Yeah.
including ourselves.
All natures of life, all colors, all females, males, whoever. It's not a title of what God has for me to do for people and use me for people. Because I've been used in so many bad ways. So God just changed my mindset. That for going to Him and learning God and talking to Him and having a relationship with Him, that He will reveal things to you. Like me and you were just talking about, we don't see the nutrition and stuff inside the fruit, but we know it's there. So you gotta trust God, and you gotta trust the Word of God. Because if you don't do it and say, I tried, it ain't work, you're not trying hard enough. Because if people telling you that it do work, it works. It ain't just for certain people. It ain't just for me. The Word ain't just for me. It's for everybody. It's all about faith. You gotta have faith. You gotta believe. Because I didn't have faith. I didn't have belief in myself. Sad to say, I knew could do whatever I wanted to do, but at the end of the day, I never knew that God would change me, my mindset, and that I could be in the right state of mind and healthy at the same time.
Right. I got you. That's saying with me in a certain way, to understand, to understand God and nature and everything. We learn from our parents and their parents as well. If you got taught the wrong way, and how would you know how to do the right thing? You know what I'm saying? Learning and if you it's like school. School don't teach you what you need to know about life. Life is its greatest teacher. It gives you the lesson and it teach you at the same time.
Right.
And we got to be willing to change ourselves, get the courage to look ourselves in the mirror. I don't like that person in the mirror.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And change that person. I don't like what you're doing.
No self-doubt.
Right.
You can't, because everything that we do, we can, that one doubt can change your whole mindset. You gotta believe in yourself, you gotta have faith in yourself, and you gotta know that faith in God that He will help you do whatever that you're trying to do. If you want a new house, if you want a new car, if you want a better job, if you want a better, healthy relationship with your family and friends, if you want to break that generational curse, because like you just said, it's some parents, they don't have the knowledge to be parents.
Right.
And you can't fault them.
Right.
You gotta understand, they don't know how to be a parent, but they are parents.
Well, it don't come with a manuscript.
It don't. Life is not like that.
You do what you've been taught or what you've been exposed to
Right.
in life. And if you see if it's not working, some people don't look at, they blame everybody else. I put it like that. They blame everybody else instead of blaming themselves.
Right.
Why I'm attracted to this, or why I keep doing the same, why the same circumstance keep doing the same thing. You got to change your mindset. You got to change the way you think, and you got to change the people around you, and put people where they supposed to be at.
Right.
And don't spare nobody's feelings.
Right.
Because don't spare my feelings. I'm not gonna spare yours. The truth don't need no introduction.
That's right.
It don't need to explain. The truth is the truth.
Right.
And a lot of them scared to face the truth.
Oh,
and when your energy show good positive, and when they come around you, I gotta be right with this person, because I don't, he gonna see my mask.
Yes.
My mask fell off.
For
Even
sure.
though they don't have the mask on physical face, but you can see the mask. You know how you can come in a room, you be in a room, and that one person just come in the room and just suck the whole energy out the room?
Yeah.
Like, damn.
Yeah.
Like, woo.
Yeah.
Like,
even when you talk, a lot of people be in our conversation, and then the next thing you know, it's still me and you just talking.
Yeah, I mean, that's, I look at when people they want to learn. I only teach the ones who want to listen.
Right.
Want to learn, want to change themselves, just as me.
Right.
If I can't learn nothing from you, I don't want to be around you.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So if I'm trying to learn like financial literacy, if you know about that, I'm gonna pick your brain to get your blueprint
Right.
on how you did it and make it into this life.
Right.
But we all not perfect.
Oh no.
And and sometimes we
we always want to see results.
Right.
That's by dealing with flesh and you say, oh, I've been living like this and doing the right thing. I want to see progress. And that's a test of faith too. We got to talk about all the things that tests our faith to make us have doubt. Because doubt is the main thing that stop people from wanting to do things. Can I do it? If I lived off doubt or what people think or not believing in myself, I wouldn't be doing this podcast.
Right.
I know that I have no doubt that this will be successful. I know the people that I'm around are successful and have a good mindset, and I know somebody's watching. Somebody that want to change watching. They might not know how to change, but we gonna spark that
brain, to change the world.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
So that's what's up. Thanks to Tupac for that.
Yeah, but that's the main thing that we my motivation is hearing people say, oh, I remember Karan, he used to be a street dude, and he used to get down. My man, I know some things that he did, and they be like, yeah, you see what he doing now? It's a 360.
When people trying to fit in a crowd where they don't even want you there, and you trying to fit in.
I always been like around people that always was different. with my mindset to talk about things about life. I always wanted to learn about life. I joined different religions. I went to different churches. I was always seeking information about God and about family and keeping family together because not only dysfunctional families, drug addicts, no father, no mother, neglected. And you know, people like us, they want to throw away or they want to mistreat or they want to use.
Or they judging you before they even get the chance to know you.
Or just use you.
Right.
Like, oh, he don't have no support, so I can take advantage of this person. But when you have God by your side, God will never let you, he will never forsake you.
Right.
So you, and he know your heart. No matter what I did in my life, God had me covered. So, and he got a lot of his soldiers covered. He give us chances to change our life over and over. And sometimes he don't give people chances. But you don't want to be a statistic and say, oh, God don't love me. You know, you can't listen to that voice.
You gotta love yourself as well.
You gotta put the work in.
Yeah, you gotta.
I ain't just get like this.
Yeah, a lot of people don't want to put the work in because you got three different type of people out here. You got a person that go out there and make it happen for themselves.
Mm-hmm.
You got the ones that wait on somebody to do it for them, and you got the ones that don't do nothing.
Right.
You know, do nothing at all. So they like parasites.
Yeah.
And they mad about your success because you got the courage to go out there and get it and pull yourself out the money.
Yeah, it's all about networking with the people, talking with people, like you said, on the same mindset as you, and try to build off of that and make each other better.
Right.
You know, by me doing this with you,
Uplift you.
You uplifting me or making me through some therapy of how I don't fall into that stereotype to have doubt.
Well, I'm glad you said therapy because we all need therapy in the black community.
Yeah.
And for us to get in this trauma, we going through trauma.
Yeah, and you talk about I don't need no therapist. We all need, even a therapist need a therapist.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's a lot of things that we don't want to face that we turn to drugs, alcohol, and we try to block it. And then we think we be ashamed.
Right.
There's a lot of shame when you don't have parents in your life, and people saying, "Oh, my mom did this." Look, my mom did. My parents bought me this for my birthday, for Christmas, this and that, or anything like that. And then you be around people and say, you know, you feel ashamed.
Right.
But you got to realize it's a testimony. What you like you just said. What is we gonna do with the knowledge that we have? And uplift somebody that going through the same trauma instead of saying, yeah, your mama ain't nothing, your daddy ain't nothing. That's why you ain't gonna be nothing.
Well,
you know, and parents, a lot of parents say that to their kids.
Yeah, that's if you want to change. You're not gonna waste your time. Just like your time is precious to me, as mine is precious. You just say mine is precious and yours is not valuable and all that.
Right.
So we gotta respect each other's time because that's what we can't get back. And everybody can't be in your presence. You know what I'm saying?
They can't eat at your table.
Right. They can't eat at your table.
Right. And
there's a lot of people out here want to ride the wave that they ain't helped me.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, bro, let's get on that because that's real talk. A lot of people want to be in my circle because they see me on the internet. Is he really living like that? Or relationship-wise? It could be family or friends. And they see my lifestyle, and I'm not perpetrating, I'm not faking no lifestyle. I'm living what I'm practicing, what I'm preaching, and I'm preaching what I'm practicing. Whichever way y'all want to throw it in my face.
You studying, you working, you learn, you going out there to learn, to better yourself.
I'm going to school. I'm doing working in the neighborhoods. I'm connecting with preachers and different kind of organizations. I'm working with young men to try to figure out how can we lift the young men up. I'm working with all different kind of organizations, bro. Women organizations, everything. I'm not just out here just trying to come up off of pain and struggle.
Right.
I'm really putting the work in, bro. And I'm doing, and I'm networking with so many people. Like I get like 3-4 hours of sleep a day. I think me and you stayed on the phone about 3 this morning.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So I'm not. This is not phony or fake, and people will suck the life out of you just to figure out or try to figure out how you doing it or try to stop you from doing something. You know what I'm saying? And I rebuke any person that's trying to put a downfall on my success or where I'm trying to go with this. Sometimes people want to come in and take it, and they be like, "Oh, I hope he failed," or even trying to do witchcraft. That's a form of witchcraft, wishing somebody not succeed.
Yeah, try to put a spell on it.
Yeah.
And that's what we in today. We in a spell.
Yeah.
That's why a lot of us still asleep. And they don't like that, well, see, the thing is, what the white person is, the white man is scared of a black man and a black woman. You educated, you got no felonies, and you're a threat.
Yeah.
Got
All
one-
people.
yeah.
All people.
Right.
Your own people hate you.
But you,
It's mostly your people, because I don't get into the color field with people, because I got a lot of white people that help me out right now, and it's really not a color field or the people of hate.
Well, I'm talking
I don't teach hate with hate. You know what I mean? I want to just stay on the subject of talking about bringing life into people, no color boundaries of anything like that, because where I'm going, it might be a white person that can help me than a black person. And so far where I've been going, it's been white people that's helping me.
Wow.
My own people, like, it's sucking the life out of me, and they, females or whoever, I try to go on dates, I try to experiment with females. Oh, yeah, I go out with you.
what I mean by that, I'm talking about the elites, the ones that's in power, the ones that's pulling the strings, the ones we don't see in the background.
Yeah, but mostly,
I'm not saying
I talk
all.
about my people, my experience. I'm only can speak of my experience. I've never been up to the top to experience that right now.
Okay.
But I want to stay on this with our people, like bringing us down. In the community with no money, with nothing, just trying to live right. Because when we was coming up, when I was coming up, it wasn't cool to be successful or educated. You was a nerd, or you was a faggot, or you was this.
Because you a bookworm.
Yeah, it was names from our own people that was bringing us down.
Like go back to the slavery, the Woody Lynch mentality. The house and the field nigga. But I'm just saying.
Yeah, I got you. But I want to talk about our people.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, because I don't want to put a race on this. I want to just stay on the how can we can lift our people without being like this.
All I'm saying is we got to self-educate ourselves.
Right.
We got to learn stuff that we haven't been taught in school.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The system is against us.
Right.
It's not for us. This is not our practice in praying. The Bible been indoctrinated so many times. If you don't understand the language and the movements of anything, how can you move forward if you don't study your past?
Absolutely.
And learn from people that's on a different level as you. You try to raise your vibration up, your energy up.
Yeah.
To spark.
I mean, the truth will set you free.
Yeah.
And the truth is, you can't run from the truth. But at the same time, I'm a person that try to progress. Like, if I know all this situation is wrong, how can I not be in the top area or the bottom area or in the gray area? I just want to win. I want to be successful, and I feel like nobody can stop me from doing that.
Well, you can't be scared of failure.
Yeah, I can't let nobody stop.
As long as you living, you learn.
Yeah.
So don't be afraid to make a mistake.
Yeah.
Instead of me saying a mistake, I say a lesson. Lesson. What did you learn from that lesson? I gave you the teaching, but what you learned from the lesson.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It right.
And that, like, when I get back on that subject, where people would suck the life out of you, they would try to figure out your whole MO. They think it's a fake or phony or something like that. Then they be around it and say, "Oh, this person is really like that." God will remove those people out of your life.
Correct.
It don't matter, and you don't have to argue with that person. You ain't got to cuss that person out. You could just be, God He will remove them like this. You will call the person over the phone and be like, "Hey, how the date go, or how things went?" And they won't answer the phone because God had them to feel like He's not the one. Mm-hmm. And I'm grateful that God has blessed me to be in that position. That when people do try to forsake me and fake friendships with me, and be and try to work me or make me feel like they something that they not, God remove them like that.
I mean, I feel the same way. I mean, I've been through the situation as well. Be nice to people for people to like me and all that. Accept all, doing all that, and there's a lot of people who don't like you.
Yeah.
They don't even. Some people don't even know why they don't like you.
They don't like themselves.
That too. And it's not what you have, because there's a lot of people can not like you, and they can have a whole lot of stuff way more than you.
Yes.
It's that spirit inside you.
It's the spirit inside.
So you gotta change.
It's the jealous, envy spirit.
And you can walk in a room and they get mad at how people gravitate to you because they want the same thing.
Absolutely.
But you gotta. Some people like to be a crowd. I don't like a crowd. I don't like the spotlight.
Right.
You can have all that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I like to stay in the background anyway.
Right.
But we gotta stop hating on each other. Because if I see you shining, I'm happy that you shine.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm not player hating you. I'm like, that's inspiring me.
Yeah.
See, this brother came from this here, especially when I know him from his background, and I'm like, this brother went from this to this.
Yeah. And you gotta crawl before you walk. Like I said, it's a process. Like right now, we doing this interview. We gonna do a part 2, by the way, if you down.
Yeah.
And we gonna look back we gonna look back and be like, this how it started, and look where we at now.
Mm-hmm.
I like to do stuff like that before and after.
Mm-hmm.
Because I knew nothing about journalism. I didn't know that I was going to go this way. Sometimes when you pray on something and ask God, show me.
Right.
I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but He do it.
Right.
Even if you be like, I don't know how this happened, bro.
Yeah,
like how we got here today.
That's God will, because He knows your heart.
Yeah.
And He knows you trying to feed everybody the good stuff, the good food and everything, nurture and everything, nurture your body, your mind, and everything, and then pay it forward.
Yeah.
Like I said, you don't look down on a person unless you helping them up. You're extending your hand out.
And you can't receive nothing with a closed hand.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like.
And sometimes you gotta know the difference, because in the conscious world, the spirits in the conscious world as well.
Mm-hmm.
So you gotta know when people doing it from their heart. If
That's
it's not
right.
from their heart, I don't want it. I don't care
That's
how
right.
bad
That's
I
right.
need
That's
it
right.
and how bad I want it and everything. And everybody came pray for you.
That's right.
I don't even know we have the same God.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? 'Cause you might be praying on me for my family.
Oh yeah, that's devil worship.
You know what I'm saying?
It's a lot of devil worship. I would love to talk about that, because I speak on stuff like that, spiritual and stuff like that, because I can connect with it, and I think everybody can connect with it. And when we talk about devil worshiper, it's some people don't believe in the guys that we believe in, and it's nothing wrong with that. Everybody got their own belief, but I don't deal with that.
Right.
And if you're trying to better yourself, and if you say your God is better than one God, it's only one God.
And your spirit ain't gonna let you be with them. You know how you be around somebody that spirit telling you this person ain't right. I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
Something about this person ain't right. Let me move on.
I get clarity right away. That's why having a relationship with God. You get clarity right away when you got a relationship with God, because a person will tell on themselves.
Oh yeah.
A person will come out and they would just be like, "Oh, I do this," and you be like, "Oh, okay." I can't. Thank you for revealing it, and thank you for telling me, because you only can cover up that mask for so long. You can only wear that mask for so long.
That's why I asked God to show me their true identity.
Yeah.
Show me their true face, and I can't get mad at you for being yourself. Showing me who you really are.
Yeah, be who you are, because when you hide it in front of you,
I gotta be the one if I want to accept that or not.
Mm-hmm.
I'm only responsible for me. I don't know how to be responsible for anybody else.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I'm gonna tell you how to treat me.
Yeah, because we know what's going on in the world, but I don't try to make anybody feel bad.
No.
And I don't want to hurt anybody. And on top of that, all I can do is be the positive word for people, and if they gravitate to it, it's open and it's here for you. But if you don't want to gravitate to it and do the right thing and keep getting the same results for what you're doing,
well, your good spirit irritate their demons.
Yeah.
That's why they so agitated, can't stand around, be around you. I gotta go. I see you later.
Oh, we don't want to touch that because He just want to stay on. This one person told me before, I was talking to a young lady, and she told me, she said, "You are real deep." And I said, "Oh, okay." I said, "Why you say that?" Because she said, "All you talk about is success." And I said, "Yeah, because I'm training my mind. You gotta plant a seed and water it every day. You can't just be like, okay, today
Like you just plant the seed and you don't water it and you expect it to grow and everything.
Yeah.
You're like, why my seed ain't
So
going?
she
You
think
ain't,
I'm
you
just
ain't
gonna-
putting no positive stuff on it. You
Yeah.
ain't feeding it. You ain't nurturing
Right,
it.
because I'm end up falling for the worldly stuff. Sometimes when I do that, I start back going into the
Well,
world.
we gotta,
world.
we accept people that we got this. If I have this latest stuff on for you to accept me,
Right.
I'm gonna be me regardless. If you don't like who I am, I know I like me,
Yeah.
and I know God like me. I
You
know
gotta
God
love
love.
yourself,
I
yeah.
gotta love myself, and I know God love me. You
Yeah.
ain't gotta like me or love me.
Yeah, God love us
You know
all.
what I'm saying?
He loves
you
us
just,
all.
You just keep that on that side. You know what I'm saying? Don't come over here with that.
Yeah, don't disturb my peace.
So yeah, you're not gonna do that. I ain't gonna even let you do
Yeah.
that. I'm gonna just walk away for your sake.
Right.
Because I know what I can do.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? So let me walk away because I ain't trying to be in no human warehouses. And some people, these people ain't, some people ain't worth it. Like, man, I know sometimes, okay, let me play with me, but don't play with me.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm telling you in a good way, respectfully, this is what I don't like, you keep doing it, then you be like, when I split your wig,
Right.
then you gonna be like, why he acting like that? You know
Right.
what you do.
Yeah.
Did the man tell you about don't do this,
Right.
don't do that,
It's
you did
boundaries.
it. So you pushed it to that limit. That man didn't want to do that.
Mm-hmm.
But you made that man go there.
Right.
That man was trying to be peaceful with you.
Mm-hmm.
You know
That's
what
why who you hang around. Like I changed my whole circle, bro. Like and it's haters everywhere. Like you just said, people can have more than you, and you be like, oh, this person I'm supposed to do an interview with, or I'm supposed to kick it with. We supposed to do some business type. They find out what your mindset and said, I was gonna work with this dude, but he got better ideas than me. Now I'm a threat. Now I'm a competition.
Like you can't learn from that person.
They be like, oh, he got some good ideas. Like, okay, they find out where your brain at, and then they be like, oh, I think I might do that now. Like a lot of people when I start doing the podcast, they be like, yeah, I'm thinking about doing
Everybody
podcast.
can't do this.
Yeah,
Everybody can't do
Yeah.
this. Be a good creator. I'm saying it right. But a lot of people can't do that. They not real with themselves. I put it like that.
Yeah.
If you're not real with yourself, how can you be real with anybody?
exactly.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta hold yourself accountable for your actions, just like you gotta hold yourself accountable for what that person did, what that person you allow that person to do to you.
You got to be real within
Yeah.
yourself
Mhm.
and not be afraid of criticism.
To cut a person off, to let a person know, like, come on, man, you on some foul stuff. Don't spread their feelings.
Right. You got
I'm not gonna
to
tell you-
know in your heart
Right.
that you're doing right.
Right.
And I don't do it for myself. I do like I said, I do it for God. I don't try to hurt nobody. I don't want to put nobody down. And I'm just trying to, meet that right connection so I can take my skill that I have, what God blessed me with, and I can help more people. It ain't about the money. It ain't about the views. It ain't about. It's about waking people up from all naturality of life, all natures of life, to better themselves, because a lot of people don't know who they are, and because they've been lied. We all been lied to.
Well, they don't want to look at themselves in the mirror.
We all been lied
Have
to.
you ever been in somebody's house? Some people's houses don't have mirrors,
Yeah.
so they don't want to see the reflection of they self,
Mm-hmm.
of who they are.
Yeah.
And when a person is real as you, being around them, you showing them how they are.
Yeah.
They gotta face it.
Yeah.
They don't want to face that yet. But you gotta have the encouragement to change yourself,
Yeah.
to better yourself, and not saying that you're better than anybody. You want to do better.
Yeah.
So you do better, you feel better. You
Yep.
know?
So I appreciate this, man.
Appreciate it.
It's very positive. We're gonna do a part 2 on this. I just wanted to wake some people up and let people know you are loved. People all around the world go through the same thing, but at different time. We all have pain. We all have trauma. We all have issues in life. We might not have nobody to talk to about it and feel like nobody understands. But believe me, we all go through trials and tribulations. We just got to pick that Bible up. We got to do some meditation. We got to eat right. And we got to just trust in God's word and trust and believe in ourselves that God will deliver us from all issues that we face in life. Even though we don't see a way out, it's all about faith.
That's right. That's
So, you want to close out and let anybody know your platform that you're on, Jay, on Facebook or Instagram or anything like
I'm
that?
on Facebook for right now. All I just want my people to do is just have the courage to change yourself. You know, motivate yourself, uplift yourself. You don't need nobody to do no validation for you. You make your own validation, and you have God to be your validation. Person to say anything about you. If it's not true, I don't argue about or try to explain myself if I know it's not true.
Yeah.
Love yourself.
And we need God more than ever now, because what we going through, we really being tested by demonic spirits, devil worshiper, witchcraft, and all kind of stereotype of evil spirits that don't want. They know their time is up.
And the unseen spirit.
Yeah,
Well.
and they know their time is up. So that's why if God changing me, I know it's a God. So I want y'all to thank you for the support. Thank you for the love. It's really from my heart. Thank you for coming on again.
Thank you. Appreciate you having me on here as well.
Thank you, man. And this was real with Quran, keeping it real. And I hope that y'all like this episode. And I will keep bringing y'all positive, motivational success stories. I love everybody that's watching and supporting. And let's just change our mindsets and put God first and live our life the best way we can. And see results. When you think you ain't seeing results, let's turn to God, and God will give us results. Thank you, and have a blessed one.
Peace.